Everywhere in the world, there are people with enormous potential, ambitions, dreams, and brilliant ideas. These drivers can change lives as long as they are given a chance to manifest. The time is now. The digital business accelerator that gives everyone the opportunity to start, build, and grow in a vastly expanded market of digital businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome OneShot International founder and CEO, Mr. Renato Archer.
Welcome. I welcome you all to the pitch from Cohort 2 of the OneShot Investment Acceleration Program. We are delighted. We are delighted that we can conduct this Cohort 2 from this program, which enables us to actually reach our mission of supporting more than 1,000 entrepreneurs from developing countries to grow their business internationally by 2030. And today we will be doing the pitch for Cohort 2. Cohort 2 actually started in February 2024 with 11 participants, of which 4 made it to the final stage, and today they will be pitching to our investment panel. Our investment panel today has 3 amazing entrepreneurs and members from the investment fund from OneShot. The first member is Frans Eersteling from Suriname. Frans has over 20 years of experience conducting business in corporate organizations and supporting OneShot as well. Frans is the management advisor from OneShot International, and he is also the founder from 𝐿𝐿𝐴. The second member is Gary Reed. Gary has over 25 years of experience in business and finance. He is based in Guyana. He is currently also the finance consultant of commercial investment based in Guyana, and is also the founder of Learn and Read, of which he has actually written more than 100 books and published them on Amazon. The third member in the panel today is Karena Suku. Karena is based in Trinidad. Karena has over 20 years of experience in business, and she is also the founder and CEO of Caption Coaching and Consulting based in Trinidad and Tobago. We're delighted again to actually bring this second cohort live and actually finish and help these entrepreneurs to grow their business. The panel will be supported by our investors, our business experts in 7 different countries, and they will actually be representing the OneShot Investment Fund. But today it's all about these amazing entrepreneurs, 4 of them that have made it to the final stage. And guys, I wish you all of the success. You have done an amazing job. Today, the whole event will be led by our host and MC, Nancy Baldwin. Nancy is the founder and CEO of Ansela Virtual Assistants. She is also an alumni from the previous cohort from OneShot. So as you can see, as soon as you jump into this program, there are a lot of opportunities which you can jump into. So Nancy, take it away.
Thank you, Renato. Hi, everyone. My name is Nancy Baldwin, and I will be your moderator this evening. To start, welcome to the second OneShot Business Acceleration Pitch Event. Yes, it's the second pitch event. But before we introduce the 4 entrepreneurs of today, let's take you a bit down memory lane to Cohort 1.
Are you ready? Welcome to the pit.
I am Candice Wickham, the founder and CEO of ProCare Therapy and Wellness Center.
My mom passed on her skills, her dream soon became mine, and HGN Enterprise was born.
I am Shamela John, the CEO and founder of Resisco by SG.
Entrepreneurs and SMEs, Ansela Virtual Assistants assist other businesses in their brand and their online presence.
Today, I stand before you not just as an entrepreneur, but as a beacon of change. My name is Erika Vondermark, and I am the creator and developer of Truthvisation.
My name is Kimara Louisville, and I stand before you today as the founder of Business Cleaning.
With 30 years of healthcare experience, I founded AMSTEC, to empower individuals with chronic diseases like diabetes.
I am sitting on the couch, I hear my voice clearly. Only you can make yourself happy. I stood up, I walked to the bathroom and looked myself deeply in the eyes. My eyes are.
Mental Health Connect. This is to provide mental health services.
Erica's investment result is number 4. Erica will get $10,000 in business resources to create a digital version of the Conversation course and host it in the Udemy International platform. So congratulations, Erica.
As you've seen, and as Renato has mentioned, I was part of the first cohort, and it was an amazing journey. But today is not about me, so let's get back to business. So the 4 entrepreneurs for today will be pitching their businesses to the pitch panel, right? So let's get you through this up to speed, what you can expect today. First of all, each participant has no more than 3 minutes to do their pitch. After they've done their pitch, they get questions from the panel. And each panel member has 3 minutes to ask a question. Well, within 3 minutes, the questions need to be asked and the answer should be given. So that's the first thing. The second, after all the 4 pitches have been stated, the panel will evaluate all the pitches. Remember, please be advised that the result of what they will have today, of what the participants will get today, is based on all their experience through the whole process. They have been followed through the whole process, so the evaluation of today will be a combination of what they've done in advance to the pitch today. And last but not least, of course, we will share the results with you. So let's start. The first participant is ready to tell us about her business. And it is no other than Jaya, Faria, Jarvis. Jaya, take it away.
Good evening. Everything I've accomplished, even the challenges in my upbringing, has brought me to this very moment standing in front of you. Challenges during my years as a youth during my teenage years, I've had a lot of pimples. So that has brought me onto a process where I could open my own business called QITA Cosmetics in the skincare and wellness sector. On the other side, I have challenged child trauma, postpartum depression, a mild form of postpartum depression, and that journey has led me to opening the first business in a holistic spa known as Pelvic Steaming Royal Rose Joni Spa. I'm Jaya Jarvis, the founder of QITA Wellness Center. What does QITA Wellness Center do? Well, we provide services, holistic services, such as holistic wellness, mental wellness, spa wellness, tourism wellness, and skin and body care wellness to those working on their personal development and growth, both physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So leaving behind traumas, working on the present, and looking toward the future. Speaking about the future, we're operating in a market of $210 billion and up until 2031. But last year, it had a value of $50 billion within the Caribbean region. We are similar to wellness resorts we are similar to Heuvel Wellness Resort and to the Psychiatric Institute of Suriname, but with a key, very important aspect, such as working in not only in mental wellness and in spa wellness, but also in holistic wellness, tourism wellness, and body and skincare wellness. What do we have at this moment? A physical location, one pending, a database of around 2,000 customers, with 78%.
Thank you very much, Jaya. Unfortunately, I would have to cut you off. Your 3 minutes are up. But thank you for your wonderful pitch. And now it's time to go to the panel. The first question will be from Franz. Franz, can you please state your question to Jaya?
Hi, Jaya. Thank you so much for your presentation. My question is, why should I choose to go to your spa?
Wellness center. Within the wellness center, there are 11 branches of wellness sectors. Normally, a spa is only concentrated within a spa services. But the QITA Wellness Center is, we have services within wellness center, mental wellness services, cosmetic services, tourism services. So, for example, if you need a psychologist, or if you need a life coach, you can come to us and we can provide those services for you. As for a spa center, just the spa, you could only get a massage or a scrub, but we add extra value in operating in 5 branches within the wellness economy.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Franz. So, Gary, can you state your question to Jaya?
Yes, thanks very much. How do you plan to use social media platform to promote your business? That's my question. Let me repeat again.
So at this
how
moment,
do you plan to use social media platform to promote your business?
Yes. You may answer the question.
So at this moment, we use social media marketing differently for both sectors, for the spa and the cosmetics industry, and the products we provide. We can analyze social media based on people, or on the people who are interested in our services and products, but also we can internationalize our products and services through trainings, through connecting with each other. At this moment, we have an accumulated followers of 14,000, so it's going the right way.
Yes, Gary? Okay. Thank you, Gary, for your question. And the last question, that will be from Karina. Karina, please state your question.
Hello, Jaya. What has been the major milestones you have achieved in your business in the past year?
Last year, so the biggest thing was within the spa and holistic wellness. We've had people coming to the spa thinking that they could only provide spa services, just like you would go get a massage or a steaming surface. But actually the added value is that we provide as well coaching, and we provide mental wellness products and mental wellness services as well. So we've had, for example, people who were suicidal, and after using our products and using our services, they could look toward the future with bright eyes and with good prospects. People who have lost their children due to COVID, or loved ones due to COVID, they could come and not only be pampered physically, but have a spiritual and mental growth, combining mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical growth for themselves.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you all for the questions to the panel members. And thank you, Jaya, very much for your pitch.
My pleasure.
So the next person to state a pitch is no other than Timothy Lees. But before we go to Timothy Lees, I would like to state a quote to the participants. And the quote goes as follows. Don't think of pitching, think of offering. The offer is better than a pitch. And this quote was done by Sonia Simona. So Timothy is ready. Timothy, please state your pitch. We're waiting anxiously to hear what you have to tell us.
Good night, good night. Each day we leave for work to support our families and ourselves. And our families expect us to return home safe and sound. Sadly, this is not always the case. My youngest experience with an accident was when I experienced a worker in a furniture shop who cut off his fingers on a table saw. This was for me a very horrific experience, and it stayed with me through the years. I've always asked myself, was this something that could be avoided? And with all the accidents and incidents that I've experienced through the years, the answer to this question is yes, this can obviously be avoided. And this can be avoided through proper safety awareness, adequate safety procedures and protocols in place within the organizations to guarantee that the risks to employees are minimized. My name is Timothy Lees, and I represent QOSH Business Solutions. We aim to create safe and healthy work environments through promoting safety awareness, working towards optimizing operation and organizational structure and output. We compete in an occupational safety and health environment, which due to an assessment of our service obtainable market for the Caribbean and the Americas, is estimated at US $12.7 million. Our aim as QOSH Business Solutions, as such, was then to create a program, a partnership program, specifically catered to small and medium enterprises that are facing the challenges of implementing a robust occupational safety and health structure and quality management system. We've managed to create a structure, a program that will allow us to solve the issues of health and safety management, compliance, production performance, and overall employee well-being. We stand here today to seek $8,000 in funds and our collaboration to enhance this program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Timothy. And let's go to the questions. The first person to ask you a question is Franz. Franz, please state your question.
Hi, Timothy. My question is, you're in a market, you're operating in a market, you have a product. Have you considered, because the product you're offering is like, you're focused on a certain market, but I think what is the real added value of your company for the target market?
The reason we focus on the small and medium enterprises because during our analysis, we realized that they are the ones struggling the most. If you have a larger enterprise, you already have a robust health and safety system in place. The small and medium companies, they're struggling really with that. And often it's due to the fact that they don't have the expertise and or they're so busy with the day-to-day things that they're not able to focus on that. So that is the reason we are mainly focused on the small and medium enterprises, and we've created a program which is affordable for them and also can offer practical and commercial HSE advice.
Another question, Timothy. Have you thought about expanding your proposition? Because if you talk HCSA, what about insurance? Have you thought about, because that would also give you a niche in the market if you could combine and have a total package?
Yes, our focus is on the combination of our integrated system of quality management, occupational safety and health, and of course, insurance is a great part, because insurance impacts whenever an incident or an accident happens. So that's why we're looking for collaborations with expertise within the various industries, and insurance will be definitely one of the aspects that we'll be looking into when we look at a collaboration that's possible.
Thank you.
Thank you, Franz. The next person to ask a question is Gary. Gary, please state your question.
Thanks. Timothy, do you need all of the money right now, or some can be provided in phases?
As I said, we're looking for the financial input and or the collaboration. It could be partially financial with the collaboration input, whereby we look at expertise in occupational safety and health management, people that can offer connections within the various enterprises, and our technological solutions. So it doesn't have to be the full financial aid that we're looking for, the full financial investment, but it can be a partial investment.
Thank you, Gary. So, Karuna, please state your question.
Hello, Timothy. How do you differentiate from your competitors in the marketplace?
The differentiation is mainly a strategic one, whereby we offer a continuing collaboration with our customers. And it's not mainly based on just the training, but also on the guidance and coaching. As I stated, my focus is for small and medium enterprises, and they need a lot more coaching in the field to adapt to the level that is needed and required whenever they try to expand. So I differentiate in the fact that I can offer the full pack, and basically they only focus on their production, and I will manage their HSE compliance issues and structure, and together with them we develop it so that they're not divided and in their focus to bring their business to the next level.
Okay, great. And just one last question. How do you deal with the operational challenges in your business?
Okay. The operational issues within the business are divided between myself and my two other partners, based on what is needed for each business, because it's business specific. Their expertise in either HR, payroll, or another engineering field that is maybe needed as addition to provide that service, let's say for quality management of a production area, they will be put in to that. So basically we do an inventory of each organization, do a baseline assessment, and then break it down with the people based on what they need. We don't just hand them a package, but we offer them a solution based on what they need and the steps that are needed for them to grow.
Thank you, Timothy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Timothy, and thank you for the questions to all the panel members. So we're now halfway through, so it's time for a quick commercial break. Welcome back. If you've missed it, we've already had 2 participants. The first one was from Jaya, Faria, and the second one was from Timothy Lace. So it's now time to continue to our third participant. And our third participant is no other than Don van Rijn. Don, take it away.
We've all grown up watching TV series in our childhood and early teenagehood. Most of us have gone through that time period in our lives without thinking too much about what we've watched. But it's helped shape who we are today, and it's helped us navigate this life that doesn't come with a guidebook. For me especially, I've watched a lot of TV series and movies. Mostly because, I was born autistic, and that comes with several problems. But TV series and movies, they've helped me navigate this life. Now, important thing to remember here is that TV series and movies, more than education itself, they've helped shape minds and hearts. But with this industry, there are some problems. The Surinamese creative platform is pretty diverse. We have a lot of creators, a lot of people creating content. Ever since 2020, the pandemic happened, Surinamese people have been craving more of this content. But it's all limited to short-form content, just TikTok and other platforms. And we want to upgrade this content to take it to movies or even TV series. However, there is no clear structure in place. And most of the movies and TV series we do have, mostly movies, they were created and funded by foreign investment. And also all our creatives, they're all over the place. That's why Twiglight Dusk Studios wants to become Suriname's first motion picture production company by creating storytelling and narratives that are relevant to a Surinamese audience, by creating content that is creating content that relates to Surinamese people. Now, of course, we'll be competing with existing big shot platforms such like Hollywood, Netflix, but also small emerging studios that are coming up, such like RTM Studios and another one called Frauenasius. But we'll stand out by not only posting our stuff on YouTube or platforms that don't pay out much, but by also having a revenue model that doesn't focus on just one income stream, but multiple income streams. So, our ask today isn't going to be a financial one, but instead we want to have community and business partnerships that can help us, it can offer us guidance, support, and professional expertise, but also space and equipment lending to get us started. Yes.
Thank you, Don. That was an interesting pitch. It's time to go to the panel. Frans, you're up with your question.
My question is, you just mentioned multi-income streams. Can you elaborate some more on that?
Most studios have been putting their content on YouTube, and some of them, mostly YouTube. And when it comes to income, that's pretty small. But when it comes to the revenue model we have, we don't just want to focus on the pay-per-view or what do you call it? A box office sales. You know, when you view something like that in a cinema, for example, like TBL cinemas. But we want to also focus on other aspects that you can create. For example, at some point, especially if you have a TV series, your actors, actresses, they'll get some fame with it. And with that come other opportunities as well, which you can, of course, monetize with, for example, fan merch, by selling hoodies or stuff like that with prints on it, that kind of stuff. But you can also hold events such like fan meet and greets, stuff like that. So that's one of them. Other income streams we also plan on, I guess, it will take a bit long with that. We also plan to put our stuff on Netflix, for example, specifically, I guess, the Dutch Netflix. I've also noticed that Netflix is becoming more and more used in Suriname as well. So there'll definitely be opportunity there as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Frans. So Gary, please state your questions.
Yes, thanks very much. Don, is your product specific to a particular gender or age group? Let me repeat, is your product specific to a particular gender or age group?
Not completely. I mean, it depends on the stuff we'll make because we'll be making movies, TV series. They'll have different genres, but I guess the people who will watch and pay most, I guess, would be people between the ages of 18 and 40 or 35, I guess. It depends on genre, of course.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Gary. Karina, your question, please.
Hello. How do you plan to measure customer feedback in the business?
Okay, one of the things we'll be using in our marketing plan would be social media, of course, because that's nowadays the rage nowadays, especially in the new upcoming platform in Suriname as well, TikTok, which is more and more Surinamese people are coming on there. And it's easy to just ask them there, or you could also, I guess, advertise on Facebook and get leads from there. We'll be also be asking in the business partnerships for the existing studios that you have now that have been running TV shows already. And of course, other people who've done TV series as well, like 𝐂𝐤𝐿 is 3 or 1 + 1 is 3. It's been a pretty popular TV series, although they don't film anymore, they still get views for the stuff. But we can ask them for the experience as well, and it's one of the ways we'll be getting feedback. I've experimented with this on TikTok as well, as I've been creating content on TikTok. And for now, I've been able to get about 29,000 people, and in total about 5 million views of all the videos, around 20,000 views per video on average. And I think through those platforms, you'll be able to ask the people what they like, what they want. And of course, through the videos I post as well, you can also, through the metrics, get ideas on what people want.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much, Karina. Thank you, Don. And of course, thank you to the panel members for their questions. So now it's time for the last participant, but certainly not the least. The last participant is no other than Lunice Heuvel. Lunice, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi. Have you ever been in a situation, a challenge, that you reach the point where you think this is a traumatic experience? I know I have. In December 2023, my divorce battle that lasted for 13 years was finished, was finalized. That was the end of a period where I felt lost, unhappy, and disconnected from myself and from others. And during that time, I received the support from others who also went through the same. My name is Lunice. I am the founder of Connecting the Dots Suriname. At Connecting the Dots Suriname, we are developing Reinvent Yourself. Reinvent Yourself is an online platform that has an holistic approach to transforming people's lives. Reinvent Yourself offers services similar to Mind Valley internationally, Daily Ohm, and within the company in Suriname. We take part of a market where we offer online learning and online support for those who need it. The services are based on online coaching, live coaching, off-the-shelf courses. And what we try to do is that we try to support people towards resilience. Okay, why would somebody choose for Reinvent Yourself? You choose for Reinvent Yourself because Connecting the Dots has had the experience of inspiring others, individuals and businesses during globally challenging times. I'm talking about 2020. And also, we have the advantage of being part of a market that offers services internationally, regionally, and locally. Why would you choose for Reinvent Yourself? Because we have the experience in our lives of living together with different cultures, different religions, different traditions. So we offer more than the simple international that do not understand our cultures and traditions. We take part in a market that will grow to 848.12 billion US dollar in 2030. Now, what do we want? We want to, our ask is support with marketing, support with the design, to a value of approximately 150,000 US dollar. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your pitch, Lunice. So it's time to go to the judges, to the panel. And I think they are also anxious to ask Lunice about her business. Franz, please state your questions to Lunice.
Hi, Lunice. Thank you for your presentation. Listen, you made a great comparison with the international competition, but how is it with the local competition? Because you're offering in the same market and the same, a multi-ethnic, multicultural environment. How is your company different from the other local companies? And I'm interested, how long is your company already on the market? So actually, I have two questions.
First of all, we don't compete, we collaborate. So once we have our competition, we collaborate. If we cannot collaborate, what do? We look at what do we have to offer of connecting the dots. What does Reinvent Yourself, the online platform, has to offer? Now, in 2020, we've had the experience of working together with some of our colleagues, competitors, and we offered virtual inspirations. This started in April 2020. We didn't know what was going on, so what did? We went online, and we've been able to inspire people. We've inspired people in Suriname, we've inspired people in the Netherlands, in Americas, and I think that is a very good advantage. And then the other advantage, of course, is me leading the company, Connecting the Dots Suriname, with passion, and I have been through challenges. I've been there, and also I know what it takes to work hard towards resilience. So to be like water, anything can come, and then because you've had the support. And on the online platform Reinvent Yourself, it helps you to get clarity in your mind. Once you are dealing with a challenge, you get clarity in your mind because you read a publication, because you have a subscription on the Reinvent Yourself platform, because you have online events on the Reinvent Yourself platform, because we have local and international and regional professionals who've been there, who went through, and who have also supported individuals and businesses in challenging times. I think those are the advantages to choose for the Reinvent Yourself platform. Your second question is, how long have I been in the market? Well, I'm probably the oldest one in this room, but Connecting the Dots has been in the market for 8 years as a solid company, and the Reinvent Yourself online platform is the new product that Connecting the Dots wants to develop.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Franz. So it's time to go to Gary's questions.
Oh, let me ask a question. As the business grows, how many people is the business likely to employ within the next 12 months?
So once we can set up we can start the development of this online platform, we have about, I think, 15 persons that we would like to employ, or at least have connected to this platform, because we need to have content creators, we need to have people who do marketing specifically, and also we need people to do the IT for maintenance, for design, for development. So that is around 15. But it doesn't stop there, because we will be working together with professionals, with seasoned professionals who will help us to create the content.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question, Gary. And the last questions, of course, from Karina. Karina, please state your questions.
Hello. Lunice, how do you plan to use the funds you are seeking?
Can you please repeat the question? Sorry.
How do you plan to use the funds you are seeking? You mentioned 150,000, yeah?
Okay.
US dollars.
So the first plan that we have is 50,000 would be for the online platform. 50,000 we would like to use for the marketing, and 25,000 in the first year for content creation, and in the second year we have to do content creation.
Okay, great. And one other question would be, where do you see connecting the dots in 3 years?
In 3 years.
Where do you see this in 3 years?
Connecting the dots is part of a development going on. Once we start to develop the online presence, and if we have the opportunity to develop the online platform, we will be part of offering services to a market that is only growing further. It's estimated, that is a WHO report, has estimated that the number of people, the cost for helping and supporting people who have mental issues will be around 16 trillion in 2030, the cost only. And Connecting the Dots wants to be part of that, not just for the figures, but also we know that people need us. People need the support that we are wanting and that we are eager to offer. So in 3 years, I think that Connecting the Dots, once we have developed Reinvent Yourself, will be yes, regionally, locally, regionally, and internationally, we will have a seat at the table.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lunice, for your pitch, and of course to the panel members for their questions. So if you've checked in just now, you're very late because you've missed 4 extraordinary entrepreneurs. You've missed Jaya, Faria, Jarvis. You've missed Timothy Lees, Don van Rijn, and of course Lunice Heuvel. My apologies. So the panel will now evaluate the 4 pitches. And while they do that, it's time to go to a commercial break, and I'll be right back with you.
What started as a simple concept to make the world a smaller place grew into innovation we never thought we'd see. Connecting with each other through technology and services that not only offers you the world at your fingertips, but also serves as a stream of hopes, dreams, and success. While we work tirelessly to provide you with the services you need to run your day successfully, you give us the motivation we need to constantly improve and challenge ourselves to give you the absolute best. We strive to make your life easier so you won't miss out on priceless moments. From capturing beautiful memories to simply bringing all of your ideas to life. The possibilities are endless with 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿. And with you, celebrating 42 years of community, progress, and innovation.
𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿, keeping us in touch.
So while the two other panel members continue to evaluate the pitches of today, we will have a little talk with Gary Reed. Gary Reed is, such as Renato mentioned at the beginning, he has written more than 100 books. Can you believe that? Gary, please tell us about the journey of writing so many books, and if you would like to take us on the journey of at least one of your books.
Thank you for the opportunity to talk about one of my books. Indeed, the journey has been a very hard journey, but it requires great commitment. What I must say is that the last 100 books were written in 62 months. Yes, you've heard me right. The last 100 books written in just 5 years, 2 months. And the books cover a wide range of areas. For example, we have 36 books in the academic profession and the business. So for persons who want to enhance their studies, they can find book. For those who want to start business, there's book there for them. And then there are 35 books for the Christians. There are 21 family life books, and there are 12 motivational books. But today I want to talk about one specific book that will suit a lot of our startup businesses. And so today I would like to talk about one book, and the name of the book is Starting a Business from Idea to Profitability. I repeat the name of the book, Starting a Business from Idea to Profitability. And so this is a question I want to ask as part of my discussion. Why do you need to start your business now? And so these are some thoughts. Tomorrow is too late. Every day, there are more competitors entering into the market. So you cannot procrastinate knowing that there are other persons entering into the market. The other thing to consider, more people and businesses are competing for limited finances. So you cannot procrastinate on starting a business probably tomorrow or next year, because the amount of money available, just a few persons are trying to gather that amount of money to start their business. So I'm saying to you, start today. I want to also look at now, differentiating your business from other. You have to think about it. What do I do to make my business stand out against many others? And we listen to some of the persons who've pitched today. And indeed, some persons indicated very well that their business is unique. So let's consider these points. Offer competitive prices. Yes, so if you are going to differentiate from others, you must be willing to offer competitive price. Competitive price does not mean the lowest price. It means that your price must be able to compete against any other competitor, but it must be one that is reasonable enough to capture the attention of customers. The other thing you want to consider is to offer good customer service, because it is still expected these days. A smile, a handshake, talking to the customer, and even walking them from the counter to the door is still important. So offer good customer service. The other thing you want to consider is to invest in marketing, and your long-term returns will be great. You have to be willing to invest in marketing. Remember this thing, you're having competition. And second thing, people need to hear from you as often as possible. And so with frequency of getting the information over to them, they'll be stirred up to want to purchase your product or to acquire your service. So constant marketing is critical. And the other point I'd like to share with you, make your product and service unique. Yes, while everyone else might be doing a particular thing in a particular way, try to make your product unique to meet the needs of the people. Because once that happens, you'll find that many people will come to your business because your business is outstanding. So create something a little different. And then I want to consider this question. What resources your business need for a good startup? Let me ask a question. What resources your business need for a good startup? So let's consider this thing. Well-trained employees and probably a consultant. You may not have all of the ideas of how to make this business successful, but having a consultant who might be able to walk you through the process might be critical for your startup business. And the other thing, you cannot function in every area of the business. So therefore, you may need other persons to function in those different areas. So you will have to employ people with a different skill set and academic background to work in different areas. The other thing you want to consider is low interest and long-term financing. When you're going to borrow funds, you don't want any financing where the interest rate is extremely high, because what happens, most of the profit you earn will have to spend paying back the loan. The other thing you want to look at long-term financing, because you may not be able to pay it back in 6 months or 12 months. You might be able to pay it back probably in another 2 years or 3 years, because startup business often don't generate that amount of revenue in a very short time. And it may put a pressure on you with the cash flow. The other thing you want to consider, easy access to product and services from supplier. With startup businesses, you may not have all the raw materials needed, and you want to be able to access these raw materials from suppliers who can get them to you as early as possible. So you will not have to engage in much storage for these products. And the last one may need to consider is knowledge of potential customer and how to access them. You must be engaged in marketing. You must know your potential customers and how to access them. Oftentimes the customers are spread around large areas, but you have to know how to tap into them and how you can able to get them to buy your product. And so once again, I would like to share with you, having more knowledge about this, or wanted to have a greater understanding of how you can able to become a good startup business. This book that I'm offering you today, it's named Starting a Business from Idea to Profitability. And if you acquire that book, you will be able to grow your business very fast. That book is among one of the books that I've authored, and overall you've heard I've authored 104 books. And if you need more information about those books, you can go to the Amazon site. It is amazon.com/Gary Reid, and the Gary Reid is spelled Gearyreid. You can go to the website, and that is reidnlearn.com. You can go to the business Facebook page, and that is reidnlearn. Or you can also send an email to info@reidnlearn.com, or the mobile number to call, it's 592-645-2240. Thank you very much, and back over to Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you very much for elaborating on your wonderful book, Gary, and of course for sharing your knowledge with us. So I think the panel is ready, and I'm very excited. I think even more excited than the participants. Are you ready for the results? So I think it's time to go to Karina. Karina was for today the lead of the panel. So Karina, share the results with us.
It's about that time. Results would be the final result of the one-shot pitch is based on the following, just so that we know how we came up with this information. The pitch deck analysis done upfront by partner investors, international mentors, and business experts. It's also about an 8-week program performance and delivery of the business. And the final part is the pitch and the answers at the Q&A section to the investment panel. So the result is Jaya. The evaluation is that the business has the potential to grow and requires strategic guidance. The investment level would be business consultancy, which entails 3 months, 12 sessions in business consultancy worth $2,500 US to strengthen the strategy of the QITA wellness to the next level, taking your business to the next level. Timothy, the evaluation for your business is that the business requires some strategic guidance. Your investment level would be the business consultancy, which entails 3 months, 12 sessions of business consultancy worth $2,500 US to grow the business. Dawn, your evaluation is that the business has potential, However, it needs some hands-on support to start and grow the business. Your investment level would be post-program support, which entails 6 weeks or 6 sessions of post-program support with a value of $750. Lunice, your evaluation is that the business concept has international growth potential. And the investment level is a resource-based investment, strategic support to build the strategy of reinvent yourself, and this is worth $5,000. I would now move on to the awards. So OneShot Awards for Cohort 2. Most promising startup idea of Cohort 2 is Lunice. Congratulations. Most promising entrepreneur cohort for Cohort 2, is Timothy. And most promising business of Cohort 2 is Jaya. So congratulations to all of you entrepreneurs who have worked really hard and put out a lot. The OneShot team will reach out to the businesses individually to take your business to the next step. So congratulations to all entrepreneurs by the OneShot Investment Panel Cohort 2. This was a really wonderful time spending with you all. Thank you all.
Yes, a very big applause, of course. So we congratulate all of the participants of today. It was very nice being your host. It was my utmost pleasure. Also, a very special thanks to the panel members. And of course, we cannot forget you at home for taking your time to listen to all these interesting pitches and the interesting businesses. It was my honor, and I would like to leave you with this quote. A business is simply an idea to make other people's lives better. And this quote was stated by Richard Branson. Thank you very much, and I now give the floor back to Renato.
So let me start by thanking all of you for your amazing pitches that you have done today. You have done a fantastic job. I also want to thank the whole investment panel that have evaluated all of the pitches, but also all of our partners in the back end that have actually monitored every step from the past 8 weeks that you've made. You've done an amazing job. I want to wish you all of the best the coming period, the guidance and the support that you will be getting from the team. And I can actually tell you up front that it's going to be an amazing journey. I want to thank also all of our mentors that have supported these entrepreneurs these past 8 weeks. I think that with all of your support, we're getting much closer to our aim of supporting more than 1,000 entrepreneurs globally to reach their goal of starting and growing their business internationally. While we're preparing for the next cohort, which will be starting in June, I want you to take the time to think on our big mission that we have in supporting entrepreneurs. But most importantly, the mission is actually grounded by the fact that we actually want to help to make the world a better place, to help people to reach their biggest dreams, to make their dreams come true, to actually deliver value in their own countries, in their own households. And OneShot is helping them to get closer to that dream. I want to thank all of you, and I wish you all of the best. See you in Cohort 3. Bye-bye.